But now we're going north to south, which is good. Okay, all right, let's take a look at the current bus. Now, what's interesting is we kind of touched on it earlier. Whaling Wood's probably a current hotspot, right? Especially with the floating island nearby. You've got all the resources as far as wood goes. You've got the floating island to make rotations, free loot. You even have access to Shadowstone. So right now, this is a pretty good place to land if you're trying to especially make rotations.
Yeah. We'll see where people drop here, and it looks like there are people dropping on the south side of the map, which I think is important. 3 people dropping tilted. That's pretty important to look out. We have seen some insane skirmishes come out of tilted before, and I mean, northeast corner of the map, like last game, it's going to have, you know, 6+ players, which is going to be insane. 2 people dropping on the island again, once again, and
if I can get 7 eliminations, even just getting 8, that's an extra point and a $7,000 in my pocket. That's huge.
Yes.
The pain, though, he's in some pain. Looks like he has like 1 HP, just about.
Just got to get 1 shot on him. That's it.
There you go.
There it is.
He just angrily looks at him. carnifexed finds an elimination early on in the game. And he even has the half shields and the minis. Kinstar, though, here engaging carnifexed. An all-star goes down to carnifexed.
That's such a dangerous.
Woo.
That's such an unfortunate trade, and the reason why I say that is because I think Kinstar thought that fight lasted so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of them has to be. They both have to be nothing. You know what I mean? But that just turned out unfortunate. But Jacob, 9 HP on top of over here at Westworld, trying to make his way out of this fight, but going to get low ground by Faye too.
Catches him with the angle there. Pretty good. Now he gets some extra loot. He gets a few extra mats. I mean, it's early game. They didn't really have enough time. Free wood that you can farm with 1 hit. So you basically walk into a house and you walk out with a bunch of free mats.
Yes, there ever a replay from Sandel. Cleans up what he started. Get back on track, and the fact that neither of them got that elimination was kind of unfortunate for the position that they put themselves in. And then here we got carnifexed sweeping up that elimination once again, and then taking out Kinstar. And then he actually picked up the shotgun that he just got. Yep. And then he got into
he gets another. What? Wow.
That is huge.
Okay. All right. Let's, okay. We started off the game really strongly with 3 eliminations. That means 1 point currently hitting the board for them. But still 76 players. I mean, big bonus is probably, they're like, hey, look, I'm only 4 away from big bonus. Let's get some more eliminations, guys.
Oh.
Ooh, Tyke, though, falls down. Now, Tyke's not in the worst position, right? He's got the minis, he's got 10 bandages, but looks like whoever this player is not going to give them the chance. It's Archangel.
Yeah, and I mean...
Uh-oh.
Archangel's in a position where he has high, but, I mean, if he doesn't heal soon, it could end up looking bad, and it might turn out to that. They're going to get into a little build fight with Arc taking the high on here, but I think... yeah, so he does...
Ooh. Wow! Archangel with the clean shotgun there. I think I also... Oh, there's a med kit. Zacubus might just pick it up there just to deny it. No, Zacubus is confident. Yeah, he's like, I don't need it.
He's hyper-focused on this limb.
I appreciate both of their understanding of the space. You can tell they're both like how they're cutting corners, where specifically they're building. They're very comfortable here. Goes to look, 9 slugs left. Zacubus is dropped. He's got 1 HP. He turns it around, man. He had 1 HP, basically no AR, 5 rounds, and he has a med kit. He claims the med kit on top of all of that.
That's a nice ending to that, I would say. But so something that needs to be looked at in Veins with a very clean elimination there, confusing Svenas and getting him. Getting Sven's eyes off of him. Yeah. And I think that's big. That's a good play. And you see Sven disengages. But here we have the leaderboard. We have carnifexed with 5 eliminations.
Finds another one, Myth. Look, he is 2 away from activating big bonus. If he can find 2, he's right on the threshold. And at 8, big bonus is active.
And he's not even in late game now. Look at his HP.
Worth it? Is this... They've been fighting here for longer than 30 seconds like you talked about. At that point, with the storm coming in, you have to ask yourself, is this worth it? Yeah. I'm going to have to use all my mats. Look, Lolito now has nothing. He can't make any additional builds. Ammo's looking low.
Yeah, and he got the elim, but
was it worth it?
Scary.
This is his 5th elimination, Myth. Let's take a look.
Oh, see, that's... You remember when we talked about grappling?
which is very interesting. And I'm curious to see how that plays out from. Let's take a look at this replay from Eric. Finds himself an elimination there. This is in Salty Springs. And look, so this is Slug. So Eric was engaged, finds his elimination, but gets taken down.
Slug's taking him out. 8 HP.
They've got the meds. He's going to be okay. Where did you go? I didn't hear an edit. And then he just fires back up at him.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's thinking about it.
Nova,
you see him?
Use the bush. You have the bush. You brought it with you. He pulls it out again.
Oh, God.
Okay, come on. Nova. Come on.
So he's not accidentally hitting that button.
He pulled it out for a moment. He was going to do it. There it is.
Yes.
He's popping it. Nova, come on. Just commit to it. Just commit.
Pros don't fake. Pros don't fake.
There you go. Right here. This. No. He's like, I can't do it. I want to do this seek, but I can't. Amar
oh, that could have been huge.
He's got 29 HP. He's looking to do everything he can to survive right now, Myth. He's trying to disengage.
Looking grim.
Amar is like,
I'm
no,
telling
man.
you, dude, pop the bush.
You should have done it. If you had popped the bush, you might have been okay and lived to build another day, but...
And change up the battle space entirely for everybody involved. And here we have Svenos, actually. Sort of turtled up in his 1x1, trying to make his way, trying to get a pick, and off to Vaynes. 2 eliminations. Vaynes is really, really solid right now.
Yeah.
And I like Vaynes' loadout. I like the amount of materials that he has. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how he utilizes those shockwaves and the launch pad. He has 3 mobility items, 3 utility items that could definitely push him forward in a very good way. And carnifexed
still alive. 5 eliminations.
And
far from the zone he is right now, Myth. He's got to think about these rotations and how he's going to do it. He's got people that are just finding these angles on him, slowly chipping away at his health.
Yeah, if you look, it's him.
Oh, it's Vaynes. Well, that means Vaynes picks up his 3rd elimination, takes down the Titan that is carnifexed.
Yeah, and it seems, I want to say that Vaynes is looking to make a rotation for this next circle, but before, why play it early when you have something like a shockwave and you could go for these eliminations in this circle and you know you're going to have the rotation anyways. So I think that's something that we're seeing Vaynes do here, and I think it's very, very smart. And it's going to pay off if he just plays it correctly, if he plays it out right. Getting sprayed from the back, though, is definitely an issue of concern. And we're going to see how he plays out the rest of this. So maybe he'll just walk with these people and just try to stick with it. But if things get too risky, I wouldn't be surprised if we see just that impulse. Or that shockwave nade come to use.
He's just being super patient about it right now, right? He's not really building too much. We see just a few ramps there. He's really relying on other people's builds right now, which I think is smart and efficient. Scary thing is, though, man, everyone is moving all at the same time. They're all scrambling, so... The Vic, though, explodes freaky. Bikuu taking down someone. We're down at 32 players. If the Vic finds elimination with that cheeky trap, I'm going to lose. Oh, Amar is down, though, to Bikuu.
Vaynes gets taken out, too. That's unfortunate. So that's a situation where risk and reward, right? Because Vaynes was confident in the ability of taking those trades or trying to get a few more of those eliminations. We see how aggressive he was on the people trying to push into the zone, and X getting taken out by Bikuu. But it ended up playing out not in his favor, because guess what? He could have just shockwave and ended up in the zone safe in a little 1x1, and he would have been fine. But that, unfortunately, is not what happened. And we actually...
Ooh. Chewed up, takes down Bikuu. Now, Bikuu had 5 eliminations. That's going to be 2 points heading his way. Some of these players keep getting close to this big bonus, man. You got to think, once you probably hit like 3 or 4 eliminations, you're thinking, big bonus, I'm in range.
To speak about it, that's a thing, you know? With big bonus being something, kills across the board are going to be higher, which makes it even more difficult for these players that reach that 5, reach that 7 mark to get that +1. So it's kind of like, it's like a piece of candy. You know, you see, you're in a candy shop and mama tells you can't touch anything. You know, you can't have a piece of candy.
Right.
It's in your sight, but literally everybody wants it, and they're just saying no. You can't have it because guess what? I want it.
Oh my gosh, take a look though. Heisel utilizing that launch pad like you're talking about just to make these rotations, man. You got to find yourself in the safe zone. Now Heisel's mats pretty okay. 400 brick.
That's scary.
It's a little that's like enough to maintain this current circle, potentially move over.
Yeah, he knows it. He knows that he's playing for a pick. can't just play safe right here. He's got to take advantage of this opportunity, and he does. Comes out big, picks up that third elimination, gets on the board, gets that point, and we'll see what he can make do with the new resources that he's just gained from that. It's going to be interesting to see how that affected his game overall.
That's right. We're nearing the end, Myth. 16 players remain. Vic is one of them. We got 3 eliminations.
It's go time, though. Circle's closing in.
RPGs, Myth. 10 of them. Blood up top. Takes down Saiba. We're down to 14. Oh, gosh. That's not the sound you're going to be hearing. Explodes. Just grenades.
From up above?
Yeah, bouncing all around. You're like,
it's like, you know, have you ever been to, like, like an arcade?
Yep.
And you get a little game where like the coin goes all the way down. That's what that is, late game with grenades. And it's scary because you don't know where it's gonna end up. You're just like,
you just know it's bouncing. Yeah.
Please.
It's going somewhere. Heisel though, look at him. All right, so
great high ground retake with that.
There was someone right in front of him. I think it was
that was
smart.
Excellent.
Yeah,
that was
he's
excellent.
just like, look, man, I don't want to fight just yet. I just need high ground. I need ultimate high ground.
Yeah, the situation, like the way Heisel just didn't even go for the shot. He just knows, he understands his priorities, and he's just making sure that he executes on them properly. And I think that's huge.
Ooh, Myth. I talked about it earlier.
Yes.
The quad launcher is currently in play. There you go, being able to fire several rockets. This thing is a monster. So if you guys don't know what the quad launcher is, it's basically a rocket launcher. They can hold 4 rockets at once. So you basically can fire 4 before having to reload. Myth talked about it earlier. It's a mix between the RPG and C4. So it's like almost like a grenade launcher, rocket launcher hybrid.
Yeah. And it, you know, like I said, it played like you've seen Kama use it here, where it seemed to be super effective at taking out brick and wood. It's just like it's clearing out the area, and it's nice to see in that position. And it could have actually led to him getting an elimination if somebody did drop down. And here we have Boyer.
Boyer doesn't see the land. He's got 7 HP
to get into the zone.
How
he makes
is he still alive, Boyer? Camo finds an elimination on Blood. So Camo currently leading the pack with 4 eliminations. Myth, he could do it. He could potentially see a big bonus. He'd have to eliminate every single person, which is doable. It's a tall order. But look, man, Heisel maintaining ultimate high ground. And even take a look at the mats.
Super interesting note. Where did Heisel's AR go? Did he have an AR?
Maybe he dropped it. I don't think he had one.
Yeah, I'm interested in understand how his early game turned out. But as we see here, Boyer coming up big, taking out Camo. Heisel staying up above, playing the situation exactly how he needs to, just waiting them out, letting them fight down below, trying to create some chaos between these two players, but the zone is closing in closely. Gets in another elimination. And now it's just that 1v1. You're going to have to do whatever you can to get into the other players one by one. Make sure you don't get trapped. He's going to play the zone a little bit. Goes for the pump shot.
He gets one.
Gets it, and it's Boyer!
It's Boyer!
Boyer! Yes!
No way!
Yes!
Boyer coming up. Okay,
in my mind, when I seen Boyer with what he had, like 100 shield, no HP, I was like, my man.
My man,
listen,
no AR.
The underdog story. Everybody wants one. Is he Lucky Llamas?
I will find out, and I will let you know. Let's take a look.
Listen, man.
Right now.
Boyer, please be a Lucky Llama. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want.
All right, Myth, bring it down. What happened? Boyer, way to clutch it up. That was just so much fun to watch. And, you know, there was a lot of things happening all at the same time. There we are coming out. Now, keep in mind, this is after game number 2. So Boyer right there leads the pack with 6 points. Right behind them is Merrick, Kingwin, Heisel, carnifexed coming in at 4th, and Wesh in number 5. No, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's 4 games left to play. And, I mean, taking a look at the standings, man, even if you find yourself with 1 point, that could be enough to put you as, you know, upward of that top 15.
Yeah.
Look at, so top right now, only 27 competitors have 1 point. So if you find 2, you're definitely top 15.
Oh, yeah.
And that could play a factor going into these next few games. Every single point matters, especially if you have to get a big bonus.